Hi, I'm Kenneth Hampton.
And I'm Adolfo Ruiz. And you're watching a very special edition of the Boulet Brothers Dragula, Season 6, Episode 7. Get ready with us and BOUview!
Daddy.
Mama.
Daddy. We're boys. As close as we can get to it. Well, me.
So sister, we're back.
We're back. Finally.
Finally, girl. The stars have aligned.
Yes,
The white lines have aligned.
That's the problem. The white lines were aligning.
Baby. Which means that she has been booked.
Blessed
and busy. And partying.
And she's been taking midterms and writing papers.
I have.
And performing and working.
I have.
So.
But you know what? We're here. We're gonna feed the children.
You know what? To the dome.
To the dome?
It's been a while. It just looks like a lot.
It is a lot.
No,
but we'll take it. Go.
Ugh. Fucking lady. All right. So we know we haven't been here for a while. We get that. So we just decided to do our makeup, a kind of a get ready with us. Do you want to do? Never mind. Kind of a get ready with us while we talk to y'all and do the BOUviews, killing all these birds in one stone.
Absolutely, and I think it'll be fun. Like I mean, I love watching people get ready and their process, and I think it will be fun. Like if y'all are going out, if y'all are going to church, wherever you guys are going, a funeral, and if you guys want something to, you know, listen to while you get ready and we get ready,
listen to us.
Listen to us, and then I think it'll be fun. We're gonna speed. I think it'll be really fun to do this, and then we're gonna speed round, you know, the 3 episodes.
Yes, we're gonna speed round the 3 episodes and get ready. So then we have just a finale to go through, and we're gonna look glamorous and gorgeous as we always do. As we do.
But for now, we're gonna start with
episode 7
and
Elmer's glue non-spawn, but you guys can spawn.
Curly, someone is a size queen.
I think. Okay, so this is like the perfect size for my eyebrow.
This is a perfect for mine.
And then I feel like when I use the big one, like it's everywhere.
I need.
I know. I get it.
These are acres, baby.
Yeah.
It's just a fence.
So we go block our eyebrows. You're gonna make me read you the house.
That was not shady. That was like saying like cute, demure little brows, girl.
I think my eyebrows are thick.
Girl.
Are they not thick?
Are we gonna start now?
Yeah.
Like, okay, talking?
I feel like, are they not thick? You don't think mine are thick?
Does this look good?
Yours are thick, long. Mine are not long.
Yeah, mine are super long. Watch.
Yeah, I like how you brush your, I can't brush mine up like that. That's wild. That's crazy. That's like hair.
Okay, sis, so this is a pro tip. This is what I do. So I know normally you could clean your brows with alcohol. That doesn't work for me.
Really?
What works for me is if I clean my brows with Miss Got2b.
I can't because I was getting like dry patches on the top of my brows from that shit.
Me too.
And like it was like eating my skin up and getting raw and all that bullshit.
Well, that's why like right now I'm suffering with that. That's because I was scrubbing really hard when I was taking my makeup off. But I think that's why it's important to don't go crazy, you know, like because I do that sometimes, especially when you're rushing. You're like, ugh, just go.
Because it's still skin.
It's skin, yeah, and it's like really sensitive. But
so, anyways, episode 6, 7, 8, 12. Lifeline? No, I'm just playing. Okay, so episode 7. So Aurora and Jaharia were in the bottom. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And ultimately, Aurora goes home for the lack of shoe, I feel. Because she just wrapped it up in a potato sack and called it a day.
Very much that.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I agreed with the bottom. I think it's getting down to the best of the best at this point, you know? Like now it's just like, you know, if the looks are not cutting it, baby, like any little thing can send you in the bottom, especially because everyone's really bringing it. So if you already gave your best looks, baby, like
I'm on You Hated Gray Matters look this week.
How much fucking glue are you using on your eyebrow?
Okay, so you have to understand that she has eyebrows. I have eyebrows.
She has to smooth it to us smooth.
I'm like watching it, I'm like, gasp.
But I do use the spit method too. That's why I don't like doing other people's makeup, to thin it out.
Oh, okay.
But I don't lick my stick. I think she licks hers.
Just to make the glue more malleable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Malleable.
Malleable.
End of this.
And then,
Pronounce it. Malleable.
and then
You go back in with it.
you go back with it to just like further melt everything and like solidify that shit.
Come on.
Yeah.
So this episode is Dungeons and Drag Queens, and I know you know nothing about Dungeons and Dragons, right?
No, but I know about primers, and today I'm using this primer by Elf. We are using it. Please sponsor us if you want to.
Okay.
If you want, yeah, if you want to give us a lifetime supply of this and nothing else, I would be.
This translucent powder,
Really?
the truth.
Really?
Not even the truth. The truth. Trust me. Trust me. And another pro tip, I actually learned this from Kimchi. Like, you know how because I don't know if you use Clown White still, because she's a woman, but I'm still a drag queen. And it's stiff. I sit on it while I'm doing my makeup to like loosen it up, you know, make it more malleable. Malleable. But anyways, so do you know anything about Dungeons and Dragons?
I do not.
Okay, me either. The only thing I know about it was what I had to research when I was on Titans, and that still ain't shit. I tried to play once. It's just not for me. It's not a game for me.
Honestly, like I don't want to sit in a round table with a bunch of people that don't put on deodorant and don't bathe properly.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I'm very much don't wear deodorant, but like
okay, so I've seen the game being played. It's interesting. You make up like a whole little story and all this other bullshit. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? But this year they're doing it a little different. Like for Titans, they did like an acting, and I think they did acting also for season 4 and season 3.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know that a lot of that, like playing that game with your friends, a lot of it consists of acting. Like you really have to play out the character.
Yeah,
which I find that cool, but you know, I don't know. Like I don't know. It's like low-key kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly,
it's just not for you.
It's not for me, but it's cool. Like there was a time when I lived with
Your old roommates?
Yeah, my old roommates. They were a couple, and they were very much into playing those games. They used to have those game nights at my house, and
they did do that.
Yeah,
they never wanted to see me on Mortal Kombat though.
They didn't play that much video games. They did play their video games, but it was more like they would play on the computer. They had, you know, they were.
I mean, you can still play video games on the computer.
They're very much like Discord people. They go to, yeah. Turn that off.
It's only one thing somebody on Snapchat wanted this time. I was right.
Yeah. So they even used to go to
conventions.
Yeah, they go to conventions, but they would also go to a place where they will all gather and play those games, like those board games and.
LARP.
Yeah, I think
what's a LARPing?
LARPing is like when.
I think you just made that up.
No, LARPing is
live action role play.
Yes, live action role play.
Oh,
it's where
so they were actually like acted out and everything.
Yeah, they're very much geeks.
Yes.
Yeah. Smelled like it too.
No pussy.
No, yeah. I mean, there were a couple, so I mean, they had to get some kind of.
They was fucking
dungeons and pussies. So after I put on my primer, you know, I'm a dude, so I have to go in with my color corrector by LA Girl, because you know I'm just such a girly girl.
Okay.
And girly girls put on this.
Now back to the episode. So they have to do like a whole fighting skit, and then they get paired off, which is also new. The pairs are Anti-Heroine and Gray Matter, Jaharia and Pi. Remember when I was calling Pi P the whole time?
Pee-pee?
Pee-pee, urine. And then Asia and Yuri. So do you think those are like?
I think it makes for like an interesting outcome.
So the first group is Auntie Heroine and Gray Matter. Auntie Heroine is a troll druid, which I don't know what that is. And then the Gray Matter is a warrior goblin. Now, what do you think about their looks?
I mean, for sure, Auntie looked dope.
Yes. Auntie never forgets that she's doing drag.
Yeah, like
never forgets she's doing drag.
it's really cool, and I love the color combos. Like it made it really, it made it take
very fantasy.
Yeah, it made you really go to that fantasy realm, which I love. The makeup, I mean, beyond, and yeah, I mean, I think overall she slayed. I love. My family always teases me because I was a geek adjacent. Like I was a geek, but I was like so lame that I didn't even have geek friends.
Dang.
Yeah. So
I was a dweeb.
I was a dweeb. So you know, I didn't really have that much friends.
Take that out.
And now I have these kind of friends.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Can you bring the fucking bleach?
What, you gonna just spray it in my asshole?
Just pour it all over you.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Auntie really took me to that fantasy realm. It gave me Dungeons and Drag Queens.
Yeah, I thought it was good. The color palette is amazing. The simple fact that she made like vines with the t-shirt, she stretched out the t-shirt and it looked vine-esque. I do love.
Oh, going back to what I was gonna say, oh, okay. Because of her staff. When I was a dweeb.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I didn't have any friends, so I would be in my backyard and I would take off the broom, and I would use the stick, and I would like, that's how I learned.
Bro, that's how you know how to do it all.
Yeah,
good.
that's how I learned how to juggle and like.
Wait, you can juggle?
Like juggle the stick.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it paid off in the long run.
Well, yeah, because I learned how to do that in ROTC because we used to do it with the rifle.
Oh, yeah, I used to do it with my uncle.
Ultimately, what do you give Auntie? 2 thumbs down, 2 thumbs up, sideways?
I'm gonna give Auntie.
Yeah, she gets 2 for me too.
Slay.
And then her scene partner was Sir Grey Matter, and he was he was a troll. Does he have titties?
Yeah, he does.
Wait a damn minute. Okay, look, that took me off guard. See, I think the first time I watched this episode, I was Driz naive.
I just love the background noise.
So, what do you give Grey Matter, and what do you think about their look?
So for Grey Matter, I mean, he knows what he's doing, which I love, and Grey Matter as well. I think it took me to that fantasy realm right off the bat.
I could see this character in like Lord of the Rings or wherever. Like this is, for me, this is like movie worthy makeup.
Oh yeah.
I feel like they could like take him off and just put him in a fucking movie set.
I think the only thing, and I mean, it was out of their control, but in comparison to Auntie, like Auntie obviously looked very fluorescent and colorful and bright, and this one, I think, because the only thing that was kind of colorful was obviously Gray's skin tone, which he chose to be green. Everything else kind of like, it was just a setting too, you know. They chose like a really dark setting. It was in the actual woods, I guess. So the color palette obviously kind of didn't work in his favor, but that's like I said, it's, you know, sometimes you can't even control that, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, it's cool. It's dope. It doesn't look costumey, which I like. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like, it doesn't.
It looks very real.
Yeah,
I believe this character is on the field with the skulls on the titties and the spikes, with the spike little maze, fucking bitches up.
Yeah, and I
believe that.
And I think for this challenge, yeah, for this challenge, it was really important for them to really slay in the fight scene category, because I think that was also a very important,
the choreography that they had to make up.
And I think out of a lot of them, this was a strong one for me.
You know what? I agree with you. The choreography was spot on. They slayed it.
It made sense. It made sense. Like it made sense from beginning to end. Like, yeah, it wasn't obviously they're not backflipping and doing cartwheels and stuff, but it made sense. Like there was a rhyme and a reason for every move, and you know, it was deliberate. Like everything made sense, and I think for that was also for me a 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. So you give.
I give great 2 thumbs up, and also for the choreography, the fight scene, I give it a 2 thumbs up.
Same. This whole group overall is 2 thumbs up for me.
Yeah, it was 2 thumbs up. Okay, so before we talk about the second group.
Oh my God, you're gonna do your eyeshadow, your thing?
We have to plug. We might get one sponsorship.
Ben Nye.
Juvia's Place.
I still use Black Opal. Tried and true.
This one's good. I feel like this one's good.
When I run out of my Black Opal, because you give me the ones you don't like, or the ones that are too dark, or too deep, excuse me, too deep. And I use those when I run out of my tried and true. But I've been using this for 10 plus years.
Yeah. I feel like Black Opal is good too, but.
Black Opal is that B-I-C-T-H in that order. And if you know that reference, put it in the comments. I promise I know how to spell.
I washed my brushes today just for you.
Really?
Yeah. This is all about love.
Well, I didn't.
It's love.
I want you guys to see me in the real, in the roar. So everything is still dirty.
Get the material. So yeah, I really like this foundation. But I think when it comes to the second group, I don't like it as much as my foundation.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I feel like.
But who's in the second group?
Well, in the second group was Jaharia, which was heavily inspired by Dragon Ball Z. And then we had
go ahead.
And then she had her scene partner, which was Pi. And Jaharia was, going for a goblin wizard. Which
and Pi was going for?
Pi was going for an orc warrior. So
how successful were those looks? You know what I just noticed? That little hammer or that little axe. Do you remember how big Coco's axe was?
Oh yeah. But that was like the focus. Oh, well, I guess bring it up if you want.
Coco's axe was like the size of this table. It was huge. I don't think you guys understand how big that shit was, because I seen it. I was like, whose is this? Can I borrow it, girl?
So starting off with Jaharia and her look. Yeah, this.
Okay. I could see where she was going, because in her mind, sequence is gonna read great on camera. That makes sense in theory.
But
however,
the fabric choice, mama.
It's not rich.
Mama. Especially the first episode, she came out swinging.
Yeah, the first couple episodes.
Yeah, the looks, I was like, oh, she brought a sickening package, and this was not something that I would particularly buy for myself. It's very old maiden.
It's very old maiden. It gives me.
It's a very old maiden type of goblin.
You brought up Dragon Ball Z. It gives me Piccolo.
Yes.
From Dragon Ball Z.
It gave me Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. It gave me the Martian from the Justice League. It gave me.
Oh my God! Shut up! You used to be a lizard. No, you was a Dwizzy.
It gave me the.
It gave me everything but the ooh ah ah sensation.
It gave me everything but Dungeons and Drag Queens.
I don't know. It's slacks, gold slacks that are ombre into black with a jacket. You know what? And Doc Martens. I get where she was going. She just never started the engine.
It's like pick one. Like, do you want to be part of Michael Jackson's entourage and be Thriller, or do you want to be part of Prince's entourage and be like Purple Rain? Because it's giving like
she is amalgamation of the two.
Yeah. Do you feel like it gives any type of thumbs down, or does it give like a blue, 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 blue?
It gives me 2 thumbs down, like 100%.
I'm gonna give it a Kendra. Blue, 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 blue.
The makeup is good.
The makeup is good.
The makeup is good.
The makeup is good. I think that was really like, okay, she ate with that.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, that was not enough. And even the staff.
The staff doesn't look bad. The staff is not bad. It's just bad because that gold fabric is wrapped around.
Yeah, she's like, let me add my touch.
It's already 2 thumbs down. Dang, just stop.
Okay, so next up.
You just want to pull your stupid product up.
I already told you, girl, cap it up.
Okay, go then.
Okay, so next up we have pie. And before we talk about this white thing, I want to talk about this, which is my highlight. It's by e.l.f. It is what number is this?
C6.
It's Fair Warm.
Oh, Fair Warm.
Fair Warm.
Okay, not Fair Cool. But
not
warm.
Fair Cool, not Fair Neutral.
But Fair Warm.
Fair Warm. And we're gonna put this all over
the T-zones.
The T-zones. But let's talk about the testosterone, which is pie.
Yes.
And
he's an orc warrior, I believe.
Warrior. I think it was successful, right?
Oh. This is great. This looks like an orc warrior. My only discrepancy with this is that when Coco was a warrior, Coco's axe was the size of Coco.
Yeah, but I think like...
And Pie's axe is the size of a regular ass axe.
Yeah, but okay, so for me, like, not trying to knock Coco down, like, love Coco. However, like, when your look was not as strong as Pie's is, you have to kind of compensate.
Well, I disagree with that.
Which is why she did, like, a bigger...
She won that challenge.
Well, good for her. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna, just because she won, I'm not gonna say that, like, her look was sickening.
Her look, do you remember what the look looked like?
No, because we were just focused on the axe.
Okay, well, we need a reminder then. Give me 1 second.
I vaguely remember it was cute, but I'm not saying like...
She even had toenails.
Okay, that's sickening. It still looked like arts and craftsies, but like that's her gig. That's her gig. She even admitted to it in the show.
Oh, boy.
It was sickening.
I mean, maybe I might be blind by friendship. Let me see. Walk me through what you're doing.
So so like my friend just told me it looks like I paint by numbers, which I kind of do. So I put my highlight, and then this is where the magic happens.
Is that the blush?
Yeah, it's blush, but it's infused with estrogen. That's
the key. Shut up.
That's the key.
Infused with estrogen.
Estrogen. Look at. Oh my god. You could just hear the trade line up. Why is everyone so bricked up in here?
Oh, who's bricked? Ivan, are you over there bricked?
Crazy, maybe a little.
What? This look 8.
Show the camera.
This look 8. This look 8. She was a warrior human.
It looks
or druid, I guess.
It looks a little, you know, hodgepodge. I'm sorry.
Really? Her bustiers, man. Oh well, we're not even judging this. Let me stop.
To me, to little old
you.
Mayday, little old Adolfo Ruiz, it gave me hodgepodge. This did not give me hodgepodge. Like, it looked cool, you know?
No, he looks cool. I'm not trying to take away from that. I'm just saying that I wish his weapon was bigger.
I think it's proportionate.
I disagree.
Because the focus
his arm is bigger than the damn weapon. What you mean?
Yeah, it's like asymmetrical, girl.
I thought it was proportionate.
Asymmetrical?
It's the opposite of proportion.
The axe is proportionate to everything else. The axe is proportionate to the look.
So what do you give him?
I mean, I give it a thumbs up.
Only one?
Only one.
I still give it 2. I think this is amazing. What do you give the group overall?
Okay, so for the choreography, I think it was the strongest.
Yeah,
right?
I agree. Their choreography 8 down.
Yeah, it was 8 down. And I think
it was jumping over shit, Matrix in, Little Kim in. I liked it. I thought it was great. But that didn't make up for Jaharia's look.
No. And I know she was driving the boat here, but I'm sorry, Mama. You're still sinking with that look.
That look was
a hard no.
Yeah.
A hard. Yeah, like if you were on American Idol, you're not going to Hollywood, baby.
It was as hard as the trade is watching you do your blush. Bricked.
Bricked the fuck.
Bricked. So what do you give the group overall?
I mean, I think they're very much... I'm gonna give it a 1 thumb up.
Same.
I'm gonna give it 1 thumb up.
I'm gonna give it 1.
Because like...
Overall.
Yeah, like...
Jaharia. Pie. Group.
Me.
Blush.
Yeah. Blush. Woman. Okay, pro tip. So before I blend all this gorgeousness and like amazingness and deliciousness, you have to
Deliciousness.
you have to well I feel like I have to spray some on my face
To rehydrate.
to rehydrate, and it gives it like, I don't know, like it gives it like a better finish. I don't know how to explain it. You know, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm a drag queen. No, I'm not a drag queen.
You're the queen of drag.
No, I'm a girly girl.
She's a doll.
Yeah.
Oh my God, speaking of dolls. So there's this girl that always comes up on my feed and what are you doing?
Cracking my egg.
I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. I didn't know what was going on. I almost hit you. I didn't know what was going on. I thought we was fighting for a minute. Like, I'm like, wait, hold on. What's going on? Anyway, it's the doll. She's a doll. And she just thinks she is so real looking, and she's not. I know there's, like, I mean, you don't have to be real looking to be a doll, but she comes for other dolls for not being real looking because she thinks she is so real looking.
Okay, who are you talking about?
No, I have to find her. It's nobody we know.
Oh, okay.
It's nobody we know. But next time her video comes across my feed, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm like, this is the egghead bitch that thinks she looked like a doll. And she looked like a whole egghead brick. She looked like Humpty Dumpty that sat on the wall with a wig. And she thinks she is it. And she really just be coming for bitches. And I'm like, But you know, that's not my world. I can't comment on her online. Ooh, I'm just doing it right now, I guess, huh? So it is my world. Stop. And I'll send you her handle so you can put it on there. I don't give a fuck. What you gonna do, beat me up? Okay, so our next group. And then so now I'm just blending everything together to make a blend, I guess. And then I'm
A new face, pretty much.
a new face. I'm resculpting the bone structure. I don't have the buccal, buccal, whatever it's called.
Kendra does what, you know, makeup artists call underpainting. So, you know, you kind of have to lay the foundation down, like quite literally, and then, you know, cause
you're reading?
No, it's.
Oh, I'm like, are you reading?
No, I mean that's kind of like what I do too. So when, you know, when you powder, when you set stuff and you powder, it's like the blush when we wouldn't use a cream. When you will put blush in like 30 minutes, it will be gone. So you have to lay you have to lay the underpaintings. So then when over time when you're at the club and it starts, you know, going away, you have that under to, you know. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right. So it's like you have that extra layer of color and
Coral Crush and Pink Pony Club. No, it's really not.
I was like, what?
You know what it actually really is? No, just playing. It's Pink Promise. Like what I have in between my legs. Okay, so
pink.
The next. You want to see it?
No, I just ate a full meal.
Girl, I'm not even. You know what? Next group is Asia, Consent, and Jewelry. Asia. Girl, I thought it said trifling.
She's a trifling.
What that say? What does that say?
She's a trifling.
It looked like trifling, does it not? At first glance, it really looks like trifling, but it's Trifling Beastmaster.
Well, you know what? You're not. You're halfway there.
Hold on. We go get into it.
Okay.
And then Yuri was a troll warlock, which means Yuri was a man. Correct? That's what a warlock is, a male witch. Okay.
Okay, geek.
Let's go ahead and get into Asia's look.
Yeah, she was very trifling.
No.
With her.
I think Asia's look was great. Asia's ability to wield a bow and arrow was the trifling part of this look.
I'm honestly not gagging for the look.
Really?
I'm not. Because it doesn't scream Dungeons and Dragons. Like this could be Monsters of Rock. This could be
it's more demonic.
Drag Me to Hell.
Well, I don't know what a trifling is or a trifling is.
But
what's a trifling? Look it up.
But it doesn't give you
Look it up.
Come here.
I'm listening. I just want to know what a trifling is.
A trifling, you know what a trifling is.
I do.
It doesn't scream like mythical, it doesn't scream fantasy.
You're right.
It screams Asia. But this gives me like I think it's the bodysuit that Asia chose, which is just it's too dare I say draggy? I don't know how to explain it. Like it's too like it looks too store-bought.
Okay.
And it looks like I don't know, it just looks like she's part of a rock band.
I just feel like they could all achieve the same look with body paint.
Yeah, which
I mean, it takes more skill, which I know they all have.
Oh, Asia,
but it just takes more time.
I think
because I didn't wear bodysuits on Titans. All that body paint, that was me brushing my body. You know what I mean? It takes time, but I mean, it's doable. And I do like the look, don't get me wrong. I didn't like the execution of that weapon.
Oh yeah, that was like...
It was horrible. And it was even like in the filming, you could see, like, I think they low-key shaded her in the film. Because it was like, she was like this and like it didn't work, so. And then some of them she just threw. I was like, oh my God.
Well, what if that's like the only,
best one?
What if that's the only footage that they were able to grab from her? Like, what if she was like that trifling?
If the trifling was that trifling, then that's horrible.
That horrible, mama.
That's horrible.
And like, I was low-key when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I'm worried for her because like, she's been killing everything, you know, like.
This was the first slip.
Yeah.
That you could see. But what do you give her look? I'm gonna give it a thumb up.
Yeah, this was not.
I don't think it's bad.
It just doesn't give me. It doesn't read mythical.
It doesn't transport you.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, and then next up is Yuri, which is a goblin warlock. Correct?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I'm right.
Sure.
This is a whole ass woman. Titties, loincloth, heels. That's a woman.
I don't think you should assume anyone's gender, especially if they like.
Well, if you're a warlock, you would be a man. That's the definition of a warlock. I'm not assuming anything. That's the definition of a warlock.
But what if like the men are very cunty? Like what if they're like very cunty? They give you like kakara cow.
This is giving me.
It's not giving you like kakara cow.
Excuse me. This is giving me troll witch, and if this was a troll witch, 10s across the board for me. But it's a troll warlock, and it's just not giving me that.
Yeah, I could see where I could see where you're like where you're coming from. I mean,
but those heels are pussy.
I however, like, you know how I was saying the setting and the lighting and everything. Like, I think overall for everyone, for out of all of the girls,
contestants,
out of all of the monsters that are there, I think for Yuri, their outfit, the color palette, the lights that she had integrated into her outfit, all worked for her.
It did work. It did 100%.
Really
The
cool.
look worked, and I think this is the most successful staff.
Yes,
Because it looks like whatever that green thing is, it reminds me of, okay, so you remember when my leg was broken?
yeah.
Your favorite part of our friendship.
It's engraved in.
I didn't ask for that. And I would watch Rocco's Modern Life. There's an episode that Rocco didn't clean his refrigerator, and then there's like a green thing in the back. That's exactly what that green thing in the back of the refrigerator looked like. And that's just what it reminds me of. But anyways, if it looks like it's floating in midair, which makes it like more magical, which transports you to the Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons and Drag Queens realm.
Yeah, I agree.
And the simple fact that Yuri had those pussy ass heels on in that dirt, mud, muck, and Mara, that's even more points. And Yuri also has on a bodysuit. However, the color scheme is brought up into the face, and it just matches.
And it matches
seamlessly.
And it matches, which is it's really
Like
hard.
seamlessly, it matches.
That's really hard to achieve.
It is. It really is. Like, this is great. This is artistry. This is makeup artistry. I love it.
Yeah, like now that you're saying like the fact that you said, oh, it's a warlock, and yeah, looking back, it would have been maybe more interesting for it to look like, to give it a more masculine
presenting.
Yeah. But honestly, it was cunt.
This is cunty.
Yeah.
This is good.
It gave cunt down, and I think everything worked. I think everything worked in Yuri's favor, which it was like really fun and refreshing to see. And I just loved it. Like I thought, like, lucky for her, they're like, damn, these lights painted my, you know, they worked in my favor, you know.
I feel like Yuri picked the perfect time in the competition to like rev the engine.
Oh yeah.
Because I know that they were counting Yuri out, but this is top tier for me.
And talking now about their choreography for Asia, and I think Yuri was also definitely the one pulling the weight.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I think
100%.
Asia was just frazzled, honey.
As soon as that bow and arrow didn't go through, it was like, oh shit, son. it was very that. But so what do you give Yuri's look?
I give Yuri 2 thumbs up.
Just melted into my brown. I'm gonna give this 2 thumbs up as well.
What about the choreography?
It's gonna do a 1 for me.
I might do a 1, and that's for Yuri.
Yeah,
Yuri.
it would have been a hands down if Yuri wasn't there. TBH.
A what?
A hands down.
Oh, like that.
Oh no, not all that. It wasn't that bad.
Okay, so before we start talking about Dragula, back to me. I have a little pro tip. So you know how like you know you use your creams and all of that, and then you set it right. So what I do now, before I dust off the powder, I dust it off with face powder.
Really?
Yeah. So like it like just fills in any like crevices and stuff that you feel like it looks patchy and stuff, and instead of like dusting it off, you dust it off with powder, and it just kind of gives it like a different finish.
Does it give you the ooh-ah?
It does. So I'm using one size, baby, tried and true, honey. If you're a drag
And she
queen,
is Spawn.
well,
She's Spawn.
so yeah, this is sickening. Recommended. dust it off. And you grab the cocaine. I'm just.
So the challenge winner for this episode is Auntie and Gray Matter. Do you agree with that?
I do, because both their looks are really strong.
They were,
and you know, although they weren't like, for me, the best choreography, they were both solid.
Yeah.
So
they did solid choreography,
yeah.
Maybe not the best choreography.
Yeah, but it was solid. It was solid, and I mean, rightfully so. I think it was correct.
And there's no prize this week, which is kind of strange.
Yeah.
But there's no prize. And the bottom two are Asia and Jaharia. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
Absolutely, yeah.
100%. But then you have to think what's going through Jaharia's mind, like, oh, the front runner is in the bottom with me, so I'm definitely gonna go home. Because I know that's what I thought when I was in the bottom with Victoria. Like 100%.
Well, I mean, yeah, like I would think the same too. And obviously, you know,
it's like when you were in the bottom with me, in that competition.
Go on.
You didn't feel that way?
No, I mean, I felt like I stayed 10 toes down, and you fell 10 toes down to the floor, honey.
I did fall, however.
I say strong, confident, and
you did say strong, confident, and lost that lip sync.
But I won the competition.
You did win the competition. You did win that competition. Luckily.
I didn't even
extermination challenge for this.
I didn't even win a crown. Like, you can't even give me that. Like, fuck. I won a rhinestone microphone, bitch.
That you still don't even have.
I still don't even have it, my grass.
So the extermination challenge for this week is something that's near and dear to my heart.
Maybe.
The tattoo. I feel like I ask every year, would you get a tattoo just because of a show? Even you had no control over what you were getting. I know you have no tattoos.
Considering the fact that I don't have any tattoos, and then they come up and say, oh, by the way, it's gonna be like disgusting and humiliating, and it's only gonna grow in size as that tattoo goes on. I would probably just be like, honestly. You
really would? You just I'm not doing it?
I probably would do that.
Are you serious?
Isn't that punk rock? Isn't that what they want?
Yeah, punk rock could just be getting it. Be like, fuck it. It's a tattoo. It is what it is.
To you.
I mean, but I have several, so
yeah.
I get what you're saying. Because if I had no choice over my first tattoo, and it was like, this is what you have to get, it's gonna get horrible and more horrible. But you get to pick the spot it goes on.
That don't mean shit.
I mean, if you put it in between your legs, nobody go see it. Well, no. Where would you be able to put it so nobody will see it?
I guess put it in my hand. It's gonna.
Ooh, child, that would hurt so much.
But it's gonna go away.
True. That is true, but it would hurt so bad. Excuse me, so fucking bad. So the stipulations for the tattoo are you have to guess the riddle, and if you guess the answer of the riddle wrong, that's when you have to get the tattoo. And it's gonna grow in size. There's 3 rounds, and if you guess 3 rounds wrong, you got the whole fucking tattoo. If you guess 1 round wrong, then you only got half a tattoo. You know what I mean?
I don't know what would be worse, like getting a half-ass.
I would have just got the whole tattoo. That's what Asia ended up doing. Just fuck it. I'm here for the experience. I'm already here. Let's just do the tattoo. So she ended up getting 1 answer right. And I agree with her. I would have just got the whole fucking tattoo.
Yeah, girl.
But what the fuck I look like?
And honestly,
a troll with no feet.
It wasn't an ugly tattoo. I don't think so.
The tattoos are always going to be great because the Boulets are going to get good tattoo artists.
Yeah.
It's just the simple fact that you got a picture of a freaking troll with a dick hanging out and a stanky armpit on your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So ultimately, Jaharia goes home. R.I.P. You know I love you, Jaharia. You know you're my sister, my label mate. I love your ass, but you're gone.
Goodbye.
All right, motherfucking B. And that's the episode.